Hey, this is Derek from Ideal Body, and this video is all about the best weight loss tips to burn belly fat. Let's get started. All right, so once you start mastering the tips in this video, you're gonna start being able to burn belly fat faster and easier than you ever thought possible. And the truth is, it's very simple and very easy. So first tip of all, we're gonna do an avocado diet. So I've got an avocado right here, and no, you don't have to just eat avocados for the rest of your life, but adding in this avocado diet will actually help you burn a ton more fat. So these are one of the best fat-burning fruits in the world. So avocado is actually a fruit, and it's one of the best things you can eat because it's full of healthy fats. So what I want you to do is eat one avocado every single day. So you can eat it with your meals. I'm not talking about just eating only an avocado, but you can break it in with your breakfast, with your lunch, with your dinner, however you like it. And what that will do is, first, it'll keep you full longer. So I usually eat a half avocado every single morning for breakfast along with some scrambled eggs or some bacon, sausage, something like that, and it helps keep you full longer because the healthy fats fill you up. If you eat a huge bowl of oatmeal or a bagel, it's filled with empty calories, so it's nothing in there that's actually going to fill you up, and that's why you're hungry an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours later. I can eat one of these along with my breakfast and be full for 5 hours, and I used to be the guy who ate 6 to 7 meals a day. I was always hungry. So it all changes when you start eating healthier, high-fat foods, and it also kills your cravings, so you're not craving that 9, 10 a.m. snack, grabbing that granola bar, that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, whatever it is that you usually snack on, like the candied almonds, anything like that. You're not hungry and you're not tempted to eat the sugar-filled foods because you're filled up from breakfast. So the avocado diet, one of the best things you can do, again, eat half of it with your lunch, put it in a salad, put it in a smoothie, eat half of it for dinner. You don't have to eat it all at once, but get one of these guys in every single day and you'll start burning more fat. You'll naturally start eating less and you'll stop craving all the sugars and the sweets. All right, tip number 2 is to stop snacking. So we're in this culture now where everyone's snacking all day long. You want to stay energized. You want to be fueled. It's like people are scared to go 2 to 3 hours without eating. And I know part of it is you were told to eat every 2 to 3 hours to keep your metabolism up, to keep your energy up, but that's completely not true if you're eating the wrong foods. So what you do is when you're snacking every single day, you're just dumping more and more food into your body, and the digestion process is actually a lot more complicated than most people think. Your body is working overtime to digest all the food you eat, and you don't feel it, you don't feel anything, so you think it's just this simple process, but your organs and your intestines and your stomach in there are working overtime trying to process all this food. And the reason why I learned about this was about 3 years ago. I had emergency intestine and stomach surgery, and I had organs in my body literally flipping over, and it was the worst pain in my life. So after I went through that, I started just doing a lot of research into the body, into the organs, into the digestion process, and that's where a lot of people slip up and fail when it comes to losing weight. So if you're snacking all day long, your body is just constantly working overtime trying to burn through all this food, and you never actually burn the stored fat on your body. You never burn the fat off your love handles, off your stomach, off your thighs, because you're just dumping all this food into your body and it's not necessary. And the other thing with snacking is if you're eating the higher carb foods, if you're snacking on granola bars or even like bagels, breads, things like that, is your body's naturally releasing a lot more insulin because those foods get turned into sugar the minute that you eat them. So your body is naturally releasing a lot more insulin, and that gets turned into sugar to handle the sugar, and your body only needs about a teaspoon of sugar to run, and you can get that from vegetables alone. So you got all this sugar, your insulin doesn't know what to do with it, it puts some of it in your bloodstream, it puts the other part of it into your fat cells grow, and that's how you literally get fat around your body. So cut out all the snacking, eating the higher fat foods, doing the avocado diet. You won't be tempted to eat all these snacks at 9, 10 a.m. or at 2, 3 p.m. You'll be full, you'll be satisfied, you'll have energy, you'll have better mental focus to get through your day. And the third tip is one that I haven't heard anybody else talking about a whole lot and actually can make a huge difference, and that's stop drinking water or any liquids for that matter with your meals. Now, obviously we've all been conditioned since we were a little kid to have a drink with your meal. If you go out to a restaurant, you have a drink with your meal. And even if you're drinking water, it can do a lot more harm than good. So the reason for this is when you eat food, you have what's called hydrochloric acid that breaks down the food. And it breaks down it into nutrients to shuttle it to your muscles, to use it for energy, whatever it is. It shuttles it to different parts of your body. But when you dilute that acid with water or soda or juice or alcohol or anything, it dilutes that and it has a harder time breaking down the food you eat. So then you don't absorb as many of the vitamins, as many of the minerals from the food that you're eating. So I don't know if you've ever tried, going on a diet and maybe you eat healthy for a couple weeks and you don't notice any results, and you're like, well, why isn't this working? Well, one reason could be is that if you're drinking a lot of liquids with your meal, you're diluting all the acid in your stomach, you're not breaking down the food properly, and your body isn't getting the nutrients from the broccoli, from the lettuce, from the kale, from the blueberries, whatever it is that you're eating, so you're not absorbing it. So it's not just eating the foods isn't enough. It's actually absorbing them in your body so you can start getting healthier and burning more fat. So when you drink a lot of liquids with your meal, it just dilutes all the acid in your stomach, and it has a much harder time breaking down the food that you eat. So what I recommend, if you are super thirsty, just take small little sips. Otherwise, don't eat any or don't drink anything with your meals. If you chew your food up well enough, you'll have plenty of liquid to swallow. You're not going to be eating these dry meals. It doesn't really work that way. Have little sips if you need to. Wait 15 minutes after your meal, and then start drinking some more, water, tea, whatever it is that you drink, cutting out the sodas and the sugary stuff, obviously. But just doing that simple trick can help you absorb more of the food that you eat. You'll start burning more fat. You'll start getting leaner. You start getting skinnier, and you won't have to worry about, eating healthy and not getting any results, which has happened to so many people before in the past. So again, just pick one of these tips, start implementing it as soon as you can. Start doing the avocado diet. Get one of those in every single day, no matter how you do it. Stop snacking. Don't start snacking. Stop the snacking cycle. You don't need food in your system every 2 hours to run. Let your body digest the food so it digests everything and then gets to your stored body fat. And stop drinking all the water, all the liquids with your meals. You don't need it. And then just wait 15 minutes and start drinking again after that. So start implementing this stuff. You'll start losing weight and burning fat faster than ever. If you enjoyed this video and want to get my new program, How to Triple Your Fat Burning Overnight, for free, just click the link in the description below. Let me know your best email, and I'll send it over to you 100% free. My way of saying thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, click the like button below. And don't forget to comment below on anything you want me to cover in future videos. And don't forget to subscribe as well, because I got new videos coming out every single week to help you lose more weight.